Hello, guys. I'm Marv, and welcome to Readings by Marvelous Madame Thoreau. This is going to be your October 2024 Their Intentions reading for your zodiac sign. I've updated the format to include timestamps for single potentials, existing relationships, as well as exes. So, no matter what your situation is, you'll find everything covered in one video. Now, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, I'm currently running a fall winter special for $55, which will be available until 12/31, 2024. Also, if you're a candle lover, please check out my shop, Marvelous Madame Wax Co., where the signature collection 8-ounce tins right now are on sale for $10 for a limited time, and the seasonal scents like Halloween themed candles are now available. You can find all of this and so much more at my website www.marvelousmadame.com. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in your respective videos. This video will resonate with you if you are single and exploring potential romantic interests, aka single potentials, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's dive right in. Show me, Spirit. What are their intentions for Gemini, single potentials? Thank you. Justice. Heart place shows the Nine of Cups. And our final card is the Nine of Wands. Double Wands. This individual also may be going through a power struggle in their head, dealing with double digits, nines. Let's talk about those for a second. So a nine, where's my list? Nines bring fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. So it could be, that this person is going through a bit of a power struggle right now with themselves, okay? Sometimes when you are in the beginning of a relationship, that can throw you off, okay? So let's get into this. The potential love interest is focused on balance and fairness and doing what's right. We're leading right out the gate, Gemini, with justice, okay? This person could be a Libra, have Libra in their chart, or just came out of a situation that predates you, where they're just more fairness focused, balanced focus. Justice shows that they're approaching this connection with a sense of responsibility and honesty. They want to make sure that the relationship with you is based on mutual and equality right from the start. They're not playing no games. And the reason why they're not playing games is because what predates you, and they may mention this, is that they just went through a bunch of BS where the last or previous relationship wasn't rooted in justice. Maybe someone recently played games with them. And you will appreciate that, Gemini, but just be mindful that you're meeting this person. We all have went through things that predates the relationships that we're in, okay? Their intention is to ensure that things are fair and balanced right off the rip. And they want to make sure that both of you guys are heard and valued equally. This means a lot to them. So that may be in your wheelhouse because you do value communication, Gemini. So this person isn't wanting to play games with you. They want to connect a connection that is rooted within truth and integrity. So I'm going to tell you, if you are dating this person and you're single potential, this is where we are. If this is too heavy for you, Gemini, the best thing that you can do is to be honest with this individual, okay? Because this person, looking at their cards, they may seem to be like a little serious. And this is a single potential. So I don't know whether you just met this person. All scenarios apply. You just met them, but you guys have definitely talked enough for them to be a potential relationship. That's the reason why I call it single potential, okay? The card in the heart place is the Nine of Cups. So whatever they saw in you or see in you right now, whatever they saw from the beginning and they still see in you right now is you seem to have the qualities that they feel aligns with what they would consider a wish. They've wished for you or a partner like you or a partner with your characteristics, okay? the potential love interest sees you as someone who could fulfill their emotional desires, okay? They are quite attracted to you, and they're drawn to you because you represent a dream come true for them. And they look at you this way. If you guys have already been intimate, then they definitely feel like you bring joy and sexual satisfaction to them, which is a part of their wish, okay? Nine of Cups is my card of sex as well. So their intentions are focused on pursuing happiness, emotional fulfillment from you, and they see this potential connection as something that can bring them a real sense of happiness, okay? So I've already told you with that Justice card, please expect them to be clear about their feelings because they view you as someone who enhances their emotional world and they can be happy with. All right. And finally, we have the Nine of Wands. Now, here we are. As much as they are, wanting to be focused on doing what's right, and they look at you as someone who represents a wish. They just came out of something in the past. So they are the wounded warrior, and they're still working through some of those things that predate when you guys met. They probably talked to you about it because you value communication. Just make sure that you're on the same page with this person because you like to keep it very light, Gemini. This person is not intended on keeping things light. They are a little guarded right now. They've been through some stuff in the past, like I said, and although they feel all of that, it's scary to them too a little bit. They don't want to just come in. So that may be okay with you, but for some of you guys, if you're ready for them to open up, the other side of your personality, because the Gemini is about the twins, some of you guys may feel like this is fine. Others of you guys may feel like, well, what you guys have shared in such a short amount of time, they're coming off a little guarded and they may be coming off contradicting themselves. So just know their intention is to protect themselves while still pushing forward. So what does that mean? In a nutshell, baby steps. They're showing resilience and the willingness to give love another try, but they're trying to be careful not to rush things. And that's basically what it is. They're looking for some red flags. They don't see any in you, but nobody's perfect. But at the same time, they're standing strong and willing to put in the effort to see where things can go with you guys. So just keep that in mind. If you wondering that they may be, open on one front but not open on another, that's what it is. We do have a major arcana again that is justice, so that is a good thing. And to sum this all up, Gemini, I believe that your single potential's intentions are grounded in fairness and justice, as evidenced with that Justice card. Okay, I meant fairness and balance. And emotional fulfillment with that Nine of Cups, and caution and determination as evidenced by that Nine of Wands. They want a relationship that's built on respect. Their previous person did not respect them, okay? They're, like I said, they're going through a lot of, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. This person is going to be heavily influenced by the Justice card. Either they are a Libra, have strong Libra in their chart, or this is an individual who just came out of a breakup, okay? And that's all of that can be true. Okay. So, they want a relationship built on mutual respect. They see you as someone who can bring happiness into their life, but they're also being careful and trying to take baby steps at the same time because of their past experiences. But if you ask me, the cards evidence that this person's intentions are genuine, but they're taking a thoughtful and measured approach. Okay. This concludes the video, and I hope it resonated. Drop it like it's hot in the comments. Let me know how you felt about it, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Gemini. This video will resonate with you if you're in an existing relationship and want to explore your partner's current intentions. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and that came right on out. Hold on. First card is the Queen of Cups. Hold on. It fell. Okay. Heart place, our second card shows, wow, the Moon. Interesting. And the third and final card, show me spirit, is, the Knight of Cups. All right. So I'm looking at these cards, and Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Moon. I really am looking at this, Gemini. Your person in this existing relationship is definitely showing some emotional confusion. Let's go ahead and dive right into this. So, the Queen of Cups shows that your partner's intentions are obviously rooted in love and compassion and emotional connection, right? The Queen of Cups typically shows a person that is deeply in tune with their feelings. So this person knows how they feel about you in this existing relationship, and their intention is to nurture and care for the relationship. I believe that this person goes back and forth, Gemini, in their emotional maturity, if that makes sense. Because on one hand, they want to make a safe space for where you both can express your emotions, but at the same time, I feel like they are confused on which route to take. So on one hand, they take the lead in relationships. Maybe they take the lead in relationships too much, in this relationship too much. But at the same time, I feel that maybe your emotional nature is a little bit different. There seems to be intuitively a difference between you guys, okay? They are committed. Their intentions, let me get back to my Queen of Cups. The intention is to nurture and care for you, to show empathy, and to express their emotions freely, okay? You should be expecting and seeing them showing your love and support for you in very empathetic ways, okay? Because that's a highlight of this particular card. And genuinely want to be there for you emotionally, okay? They are committed to building loving and heart-centered connection. However, with the moon and the heart placed, here is my issue with this. There's some emotional uncertainty or confusion within this relationship. So, like I said, they go back and forth. We're looking definitely at a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone that has these in their chart. Because on one hand, they can be open, and then on the other hand, they can pull things back. It's like they take 2 steps forward and they take 2 steps back, okay? Your partner may be dealing with, hidden fears or unresolved emotions that they haven't fully expressed to you. So, like I said, on one hand, they express things when it's easy, but then on the other things that are not so easy, they shut down, okay? Their intentions are unclear at times because they're navigating through their own complex emotion. This definitely sounds like it could be either one of the water signs, but especially Scorpio or Pisces, okay? They have complex emotions and they don't even know how they feel half the damn time. So, they come off one way and then they break down on another way. It's like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, which may be confusing for you. Not the back and forth, Gemini, the lack of communication. The shutdown is the part that you probably have a problem with, right? The moon does suggest that they care deeply for you, but they're struggling with vulnerability or trust issues. And this doesn't necessarily have to be something that you have created. You didn't create this insecurity within this person. This person brought this to the party. Okay. So I would say in this existing relationship, if you have you're starting to see this about this person, it's important to allow this person space for open communication to clear any emotional fog between you two. But I'm going to tell you, they have to do that at their own time too. So you're going to notice that and I'm going to say this before I move on to this last card. You may notice that this person takes on a mothering standpoint. So love at a broader perspective, but when it comes down to showing emotional depth, they shut down because they have complex emotions that are deeply rooted within them that they don't feel comfortable with sharing. The moon also represents a lot of illusions and delusions as well. So they feel comfortable with showing emotions at weird times that may be difficult for you to identify. All right. Our third and final card is the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups indicates that although they may be emotionally confused at times, they have strong romantic intentions. So it may be, I know this sounds weird, but I know people like this. So it may be easier for them to flirt and be flirty and be romantic. But when it comes down to showing you other emotions that maybe have nothing to do with the relationship or affect the relationship, but is not something that you're doing, they find it hard and difficult to do that. They do want to pursue you emotionally and continue to express their love in heartfelt ways. That's maybe easy for them to do. Like, the Knight of Cups can come off a little fickle. The Knight of Cups also has a reputation for kind of being surfacey, like being in love, but not wanting to, because remember, this is like closely resembling like or associated with Pisces. So it could be illusions and delusions, being in love with the idea of love. But when it comes down to actually like going deeper than that, they struggle. Like they just you're confused. You're like, what the hell? So they may be more comfortable with romantic gestures, heartfelt conversations, and the desire to sweep you off your feet and be so romantic. But at the same time, they have some hidden fears and some unresolved emotions that they are not dealing with. They're certainly not expressing them to you. Okay. But at the same time, their intention is to keep the romance alive and to keep deepening the bond between you two. So hopefully, as the bond continues to deepen, they will feel more comfortable with exploring this with you. They are still very much in touch with their feelings for you and want to show you that loving you is the center of the relationship. So in summary, your partner's intention in this existing relationship is centered around love and emotional connection, as evidenced by that Queen of Cups. But they still may be dealing with some internal fears or uncertainty, which is evidenced by the Moon. But despite all of this, they're still deeply committed to expressing their romantic feelings and keeping their relationship strong with that Knight of Cups. Their intentions is to continue to nurture the emotional bond, even if they are working through some personal emotions and other things along the way. I like it. This concludes the video, and I hope it resonated. Drop it like it's hot in the comments and let me know how you felt about it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Gemini. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. This video will resonate with you if you're dealing with an ex and want to explore their current intentions for you, Gemini, because they are all up in your business, sending you text messages, calling you on the phone, trying to do a temperature check, and you like, what is going on with them? Let's go ahead and dive in. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Their intentions. XO Flame. First card, okay, is the Star. I love it. Second card, representing their heart place, is the Seven of Cups. And, two cards. We got a bonus card in this round. Our third card is the Ace of Cups, and our bonus card is the High Priestess. That's interesting. So we're looking at right now 2 major arcana. This person is hoping for major changes between you two. They're going to come back. This person with the Star and this High Priestess. Oh my, oh me, oh my. Let's go ahead and jump in. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The first card is the Star. We're leading with that. So that's what they're leading with. Hope, healing, and optimism. They're feeling hopeful about the possibility of reconnecting. The Star, from an old flame or ex or old flame standpoint, indicates that they see you as someone who represents healing and renewal for them. Their intentions are centered around bringing fresh energy into this connection, perhaps after a period of separation, of course, and it wasn't a good separation, or a period of separation or reflection. I do feel like for old flames, it kind of maybe just fizzled out. But for a full blown ex, I don't believe that this was a good breakup at all. And I feel like since you guys have broken up, they did have some healing to do, and they've done that. So with that belief, they believe that there's still a chance to rebuild something meaningful with you, and they're approaching this with optimism and a desire for emotional healing with you. I think the more important thing here is that the Star is showing that they haven't given up on the idea of rekindling the connection. Okay. Where I have an issue is the Seven of Cups. Okay. So in the heart place, we do have a Seven of Cups. They are feeling a bit confused and overwhelmed about their options. This is what I don't like. Now, the intentions are good and they're hopeful, but they're clouded by uncertainty. Nobody got no time for that. At the end of the day, their intentions are good. That's the reason why I do an intention for you, because sometimes the intentions and what's going on right now don't always add up, especially when I extend these, but they're not being extended right now. With that being said, I feel like they're hopeful about the possibility of reconnecting. Hope, healing, and optimism. They are approaching things with optimism. Yes. However, I feel like a part of the reason why you guys broke up is because of their indecision. Gemini, you can be dealing definitely with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They may be fantasizing about different scenarios or unsure about how to approach you, but they're overwhelmed with these options. And I do not believe that all of these options have something to do with reconciliation with you. But there are multiple options. Doesn't necessarily always mean it has to be a relationship. But I think that it is safe to assume and point out that they're still figuring things out emotionally, and they don't know what the best way to move forward is. They're unsure. The intentions are there, but the action isn't there. They're struggling with clarity in exactly what they truly want or how to make it happen. I think they want you, but there's other options, and that's not your fault. They're an X for a reason. But at the same time, I do want to say the third card is the Ace of Cups. So at the core of their intentions is a desire for a new emotional beginning. See, that can make anybody crazy. So they have hope, healing, and optimism about possibly reconnecting. However, they may be a bit confused or overwhelmed by their options, okay? Struggling with clarity on what they want or how to make it happen. But at the core of their intention still is the desire to be with you. So the Ace of Cups shows that your ex is still holding on to deep feelings with you. They're still in love with you, and they're maybe hoping to start fresh with an open heart. They're ready to offer love again, possibly seeking forgiveness or wanting to rekindle the emotional bond that once existed between you two. They have an overflowing of emotions, so their intention is to bring love back into the picture, starting from a place of emotional openness and sincerity. So that kind of gives me a little bit of insight on the Seven of Cups. They're not, and so I'm going to tell you, some of you guys, they do have other options, period. But I believe 75% of you guys that's listening, they're just overwhelmed with their feelings for you. This could be a revelation for them. It could have been something that they have always felt for you, especially with our bonus card being the High Priestess here. We'll get to that. I feel like it's just they're overflowing with emotions, and they don't want to come off like, oh my God, Gemini, blah, 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 and just like spill all of these emotions out and look like a fool. So I think that this is just representing the overflowing of emotions. And I feel that that Seven of Cups in the heart place, they just don't know how to approach it yet. They don't know how to approach you. They're unsure about how to do it. I think that's what it is. Our bonus card is the High Priestess, and I think that you don't know this. Obviously, the High Priestess as a bonus card is suggesting, I believe, that their feelings or intentions are hidden. You have no clue. You're probably not even thinking about it because this is an ex or an old flame. So there is an element of mystery surrounding their true desires. So they have a tendency. Now we see some of the things that they struggled with when you guys were in a relationship. They are unsure of their feelings. They're confused and overwhelmed by what they feel, meaning that they've had superficial relationships in the past. And then they have a tendency of not wanting to be vulnerable and let you know how they feel. There's an element of mystery surrounding their true desires, and they may not be fully revealing their emotions just yet, which is probably what they did when you were in a relationship with them. They're being guided by their intuition, but I'm going to let you know the High Priestess is making them trust the intuition and quietly assess the situation before they make any moves. So it may seem familiar, but divine is guiding them now, okay? While they may be feeling hopeful and emotional, which is already evidenced by the Star and the Ace of Cups, they're also having to rely on their inner wisdom. And they may want to approach you very subtle, like I've already said, waiting for the right moment to reveal their true intentions, because they just don't want to, oh my God, and you're like, whoa, they don't want that. It takes them a lot to even get where they are. So they're just like, whoa. So in summary, Gemini, your ex's intentions seem to be a blend of hope and emotional complexity, okay? With the star, it evidences that they have hope, healing, and optimism about the connection. However, the Seven of Cups shows that they're still sorting out some emotional confusion or timing issues. The Ace of Cups evidence that their feelings for you are strong and they're in love with you and hoping for a fresh start. However, the most important piece of this, which I think is directly tied to that Seven of Cups, and I want to say is the High Priestess. They're holding back but divinely guided to wait for the right moment to reveal their deeper emotions and intentions to you. So they're being guided to be cautious and hopeful and know exactly what the hell they want before they come and spill all of this to you. All right. Great. This concludes the video, and I hope it resonated. Drop it like it's hot in the comments. Let me know how you felt about it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Gemini.